And tonight, hundreds of people gathered in Westport for the unveiling of a new piece of the 9/11 memorial there to honor the men and women of Connecticut who lost their lives on that awful day.
God has led them through from the darkest night.
The decade that has passed since that awful day has not deadened the pain for many who gathered here at Sherwood Island State Park tonight. It was on this spot 10 years ago that many came to watch the World Trade Center burn on the distant New York skyline. You could see it from here. Today, the final piece of the 9/11 memorial here was unveiled, a granite sculpture made in part from aluminum taken from the wreckage of the Twin Towers, listing the names of the 152 people who died that day with ties to our state. Among them, Christopher Gardner of Darien. His son Chris was almost 4.
We used to have a lot of fun. He would come home from work every day. He was just a great man.
Thomas M. Brennan, Joseph M. Coladrino, Edward Caldron, Sandra Campbell.
Again today, the names of the Connecticut victims were read aloud, and Governor Malloy tried to comfort their families.
I couldn't come up with words that could make the feelings of those who've lost a loved one any easier. Except I want you to understand that I know you do not measure your pain in terms of years, but rather weeks and days and moments and occasions.
Chris says even though his father has been gone now for most of his life, those 10 years that have passed don't make it any easier.
We try to avoid talking about him too much, but we do think of him a lot.
And we will have more coverage tomorrow night as Connecticut and the nation pay tribute to the victims as we approach the 10th anniversary of 9/11. News 8's Jamie Miro will report live from New York City tomorrow.